Ever notice how some of the coolest things start really small?
Yeah, like those little acorns, that turn into giant oak trees.
Totally. It's like that saying, mighty oaks from little acorns grow.
Exactly.
And that's actually what today's deep dive is all about.
Oh, cool.
We're looking at this amazing story about how karate came to a college campus.
Oh, wow.
And it all started with a small group of students.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're going to trace how it all happened and talk about the impact it's had and maybe even get you thinking about some cool things that could start small in your own life.
I'm in. I love those kind of stories.
Okay, so picture this. A group of college students are hanging out off campus, right?
Oh, right.
And they just happen to stumble upon this karate teacher who's leading a class outdoors.
No way. What are the chances?
I know, right? Like something out of a movie.
It is.
So they're totally intrigued, and they decide to approach the teacher and ask him, hey, would you be willing to teach at our college?
Wow, that takes some guts.
I know, right?
Approaching a total stranger like that.
Yeah, just going up to him and pitching this whole idea.
Bold move.
But get this, the teacher's response is really interesting.
What did he say?
He's like, yeah, I'll do it, but only if you can find at least 10 students who are serious about learning.
Okay, so that's their challenge.
Exactly, like he throws down the gauntlet.
A classic grassroots movement in the making.
Right, and it makes you wonder, like, how did they pull it off? How
Yeah.
did they recruit enough people?
Yeah, I mean, did they just put up a flyer in the student union?
Well, they definitely didn't just sit around hoping people would show up.
What'd they do?
They got creative.
I like it.
They made these really eye-catching posters
Oh, nice.
with slogans like, unleash your inner ninja. I kid you not.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And they put them all over campus, and they even went a step further.
What did they do?
They organized a whole karate demonstration in the student center,
Wow.
and it apparently drew a huge crowd.
Smart move.
Right. Like, it's not just about expressing interest, it's about creating excitement.
Absolutely generating buzz.
Yeah.
So did they get their 10 students?
They did.
Huh.
They hit their target. The classes officially began. But there was one more hurdle.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Well, first, the classes weren't exactly free.
Okay.
The students actually had to chip in to cover the costs themselves.
Really? Wow, that's dedication.
Right. Like, they were so committed to this that they were willing to put their own money on the line.
That's impressive.
And it speaks volumes about how much they believed in this whole thing.
It does. So what happened as those first students started to graduate?
Well, they didn't want karate to just disappear from campus.
Of course not.
So they started contributing money to help cover the costs for the next group of students.
Wow, like a built-in scholarship program.
Yeah, basically. And that's really forward thinking, right?
Incredibly. I mean, did that create any challenges, though? Did new students not value it as much if they weren't paying?
It's a valid question,
Yeah.
but it seems like they found a good balance. I think because the students were really involved in organizing and promoting the classes,
I see.
it created this sense of ownership.
Makes sense.
It wasn't just something handed to them. They were actively building and sustaining it.
Yeah, that sense of community makes a huge difference.
It does, for sure.
So how did these classes go from student-run to officially recognized by the college?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay, tell me more.
So fast forward to 2015.
Right.
One of the students involved in the karate program happens to be on a college committee.
Okay.
And during a meeting, he brings up the karate classes
Oh, wow.
and how much they've impacted the student body.
What a great opportunity.
Right. Like perfect timing, and the administration takes notice.
I bet that student was a compelling advocate.
Oh, absolutely. And apparently he didn't just talk about the physical benefits of karate.
What else did he highlight?
He talked about the sense of community and belonging it created among the students.
Smart.
Yeah, it was a story about personal growth resilience and student initiative.
And it clearly struck a chord with the administration.
Totally. They decided to make the karate teacher an official part of their brand new activities center.
Wow, so karate went from like a student club to a legitimate part of the college experience.
Exactly. It was a huge step.
Yeah, institutional support can be game-changing.
It totally is. It provides stability, resources, legitimacy.
So it's not just a passion project anymore. It's like a recognized and valued part of what the college offers.
Precisely. And to think it all started with those students who stumbled upon that karate class.
That's incredible.
It really is. And today, countless students have benefited from their initiative.
It's a testament to what can happen when passion meets action and when institutions embrace student-led initiatives.
For sure.
It really makes you think, What small opportunity exists in your life or community that, with a little bit of nurturing, could blossom into something amazing?
That's a great question to ponder.
It is, and maybe it'll inspire someone to start something incredible just like those students did.
I hope so.
Me too.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring and keep asking questions.
See you then.
Bye.